like a movie, a script in the hands of a lunatic. Drilling holes for gas, holes in the swing, you can't tell a thing. We are light forms spinning on a rock. We are light forms, try to worry Head-drawn collider, lost in a spin, it's a funny thing. Human behavior, hearts in decline, it's a funny time. Oh, we are light forms, spinning on a rock. We are light forms, try to worry not. Time traveling, apes and astronauts. We're oh, we are light forms, spinning on a rock. We are light forms, some of us forgot. Oh, we are light forms, spinning on a rock. Oh, we are light forms, try to worry not. Did I be damned? Built the dead, I turned twos up today. Did I be damned? Gets harder to sense to say. Farewell, mother numb to and devout to. I reckon luck sees us the same. Wave my hand, kill the bed I burned on Judgment Day. Weight in my hand, get heart hit too soon to say. Farewell, mother numb to and devout to. A double dealer season wrapped to lax to laugh so soon. I reckon luck sees us the same. My months of May. Get out my bag, get parted Ascension Day. Farewell, mother numb to and devout to. Reckon luck sees us the same. Reckon love deals us the same.
Hello everyone, hello. We're back for another Either Side on air live. Welcome. I think this is the first time that we've started and the intro music played alongside the intro animation made by Lotte Boots, and who's sitting here on the couch, by the way, looking at the live chat, and that the sound appears to be working as well. So my name is Stefan Meus. I'm from the Netherlands, of course, and I'm here along with a friend from outer space tonight, I think. But he normally lives in Germany, just across the Dutch-German border. But right now, he's probably coming to us from his space station. I'm not sure. I'm just going to introduce him. His name is Maurice. Are you there?
Woohoo!
Okay.
It was a bit smoky inside.
Why?
My hair burned under the helmet.
Oh, what?
Hello everyone. Hello everyone outside space. I put this very thing here so you can see me better. And in this time, I want to say how nice it is to see you back again, Stefan.
Yes, likewise, of course, likewise. Are you ready for another adventure in the world of Turin Brakes? Well,
What?
are you ready for an adventure in the world of Turin Brakes?
I'm so unbelievable ready. You never know.
Oh,
You know, this is usually this should be kind of a final show.
yeah.
Maybe better to have it as last show because this is the most spectacular thing you can do,
Yeah,
space. But we are getting better with every show, and I'm very curious what happens next. Today is space. It's for
Yeah.
me it's a very special highlight, but already the shows before were a highlight too. So everyone who's out there, it's really nice to see you again.
yeah. I see.
Headphones.
I see the video of your call is a little delayed, I think. So it's like we have two Maurices, the one that's talking to us and the one from the past who's traveling through time. And we're showing glimpses of you taking your helmet off and the smoke joke that is probably now landing with the audience. And now we see you wearing your hat and you have your ear plugs in.
Yeah.
So I think we're basically caught up. So yeah, well, I see your nice sign in the back. Ballum, we got a problem.
Ballum, we got a problem.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Nice, nice space themed background. I dug up a poster from a gig we went to, Maurice. Do you remember?
Oh.
I think you were here as well in Tilburg, 013. Yes.
Yes, I was, and I can really remember well the people who were with us.
Yeah.
Tilburg was was it the gig when there was another band playing upstairs or in the big room?
In the big room, yeah, level 43, I think.
Yeah. We should do a quiz. This was my idea for today, but the space adventure is totally different from this. But I had an idea, and already the audience can prepare because this is maybe the hardest quiz ever.
Okay.
It's a Turin Brakes venue quiz. So it's a whole quiz about venues and the name of the venues where they played. And because I think it's very hard to research for it during the show and then name it. It's really something you must prepare for and you must learn a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe next time.
Next time, yes. Not today. Today we have many highlights. We have
special treats for you coming. Various, I'd say, including one special one at 9 o'clock UK time. So stick around for that one. And but I think we should start with a nice space theme tune. This time I'm gonna go first, I think, with the first song of the night. And of course, when possible, we try to mix it up and try to find different versions. So hopefully you'll like that. Some of you probably do. The first song is it wasn't the first song I thought of when I thought of what space songs Turin Brakes have. But then when I listened to the lyrics, I was like, yes, there's a guy in the spacesuit in this one as well. And then I was like, yeah, let's start with this one. It's from an album. I think it's the sixth. Is it the sixth album? It's probably the sixth album.
Yeah.
And it's the title track from it. It's called "We Were Here," and I'm gonna play you guys the demo version of it from the "We'll Be Here" EP that was available for free and might still be on Noise Straight. So, here it is.
Yeah, very much.
Dressed in a spacesuit, out walking the pavement. The night is my own starry gown. The kids on the bus will assume fancy dress, but I spend the spacewalk alone. As I kiss the concrete, I'm glad to be back home. My terraformation complete. It takes me a light year to move half a mile, but I smile and keep it discreet. In the night, so long and restless, I could spend my time in a place so cold and reckless. You can lose your mind. We were here. We were here. Asleep in the back room, I try not to disturb the neighbors. My room is a galaxy, time is a fallacy inversed. When you're alone till the end. The Reaper's reward is too full to befriend. My mind splays around insane satellites, caught adrift in the night, so long and restless. I could spend my time in a place so cold and reckless. You can lose your mind. We were here. We were here. Be my friend. Hold my hand. I'm so lonely. Guide me to the end. In the night, so long and restless, I could spend my time in a place so cold and reckless. You can lose your mind. We were here. We were here.
Sorry, I should probably change glasses and then click the microphones back on again. I am still on Earth, Maurice. Are you? Are we not doing sunglasses this week? I noticed I was the only one, and Natalie said she forgot hers. So, yeah, I guess we're not.
No, yeah, well, what I would just say, yes, there's one story about my birth. My parents
Yeah.
told everything. You can remember the sitcom Alf, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And he crashed on the garage rooftop on the family. This is what my parents tell all the people where I come from. They never say I'm adopted or not. They say I crashed on the garage rooftop.
I
And
see.
do you know something? I'm sitting on the garage.
Mhm.
We have no rooftop.
Yeah.
So this is for everyone who is a little bit curious about why I'm this crazy. I'm crashed on an invisible rooftop. And yeah, that's one part of the story. And the second part of the story is now why I have brought a bottle of wine today. It's because you know, this stream is almost perfect. It's already almost perfect, you know.
Why?
But we did a huge mistake in the last episode.
Why?
It's yes, because we someone wrote me about the quiz of the alcohol songs that we wanted to ask about the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And this person named Maggie wrote me and said, "Did you get Slack to the list?" And I said, "No, why?" And then she said, "Yeah, remember?
Yes.
Run back home.
Drank a bottle of wine."
Yes, and I didn't notice. Sorry for that. Dear audience, you won. 1 point for you, 0 points for Maurice, and a bottle of wine for the show tonight.
Yes, but
honest.
I'm sure we forgot 1 or 2 references. I mean, Turin Brakes, they love their booze, of course. And, well, we'll see. Yes, but I picked this song because the whole "We Were Here" sentiment is also very good to, you know, like sending a message into space and leaving a footprint of your existence somewhere. And yes, and I really like this version because it's a bit more melodic, I guess, even more than the album version. So and there's cowbell in it, which is always good. So yeah, I quite like this one. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot to say about this song because this song already had more versions, more acoustic versions of itself before it was released on an album, because they played it everywhere. They played it every time acoustic. They played it always in a little different. And I think there's also on the YouTube there's one version with a mandolin as well, with a human mandolin. Eddie Meyer plays it. And this is a highlight. This is something that we get. And of course, "We Were Here" is something. The title that they choose it touched me very much. This was the most emotional thing that could ever, because who else, which other band is doing this clear and straight and open titles? It's I really love it, and it's nice. And like I wrote on Instagram 2 weeks ago, that I never felt part of a big community in my life. Really not. It was always a little bit school, a little bit job, a little bit somewhere. But when I watched our episode, not because I want to see myself again, but I watched it because I wanted to read the chat messages. And in this moment, I really felt we are here, and we were here, and we will be here. And and already I can say that the best thing this Corona shit has brought is this stream. So thank audience, thanks Stefan, and thanks to our Android Lotte in the background, who's doing the animations. And we always need to call her name or tell her name again, right?
Yeah, I forgot last time, and that was not very good of me. I also, the best thing this quarantine probably brought me was this beard. But but it will leave along with the quarantine as soon as things get a bit more normal, I think. We were here, a good song and a good album, and I think it sort of marked the second era for Turin Brakes as an indie band. And the second song we've got on our list is actually one that hails from the era before that. It's one you picked, Maurice. Do you remember which one?
I think that. Yeah, I had to look at the schedule, but now I know. And it's already the second time that I fight with tears today. I don't know what's wrong with me, but this song I chose because of the big emotion connection of view back on your life, on your world, on what have you done in life, and if you can live it once more, would you change something? Would you look back on all the adventures you've already gone through and then put it into a time machine and relive it or change something? And then there's this big lyrics everyone needs to know. What was it? I can see the things I lost orbiting my soul. this kicked me off the chair. And I'm very happy that we can now listen to it together, because this was usually my isolation song. I locked myself somewhere and listened to Time Machine. But now, let's do this together. Wow.
Oh, are you gonna cry?
Yeah, no, I'm not crying, but nearly. It's,
Okay,
it's
okay. Well, think about sad puppies. We want to see you cry. No, that's okay. I mean, I really love you being real and honest with us fans here. This is a safe space. We can talk together.
It's the internet.
It's the internet. And if you really need to cry, just put on your astronaut helmet and we'll all put on our sunglasses. I see Natalie has found hers, and Rachel has at least tweeted an emoji with sunglasses on it. So let's do that. Let's listen to Time Machine.
Yeah, I get mine, you're your son.
Take me back to the places we used to play. I'm such a mess, can't you see it in my face? Take me back to the place I know. I don't know. So take me back to the place I know. Tell me, you can't go back. The world's just a one-way track. I'm such a mess, can't you see it in my face? Take me back to the place I know. The world's full of faces that I don't know. So take me back to the place I know. Time machine, time machine, take me through the black hole. I can see the things I lost, orbiting my soul. I'm such a mess, can't you see it in my face? Take me back to the place I know. The world's full of faces that I don't know. Take me back to the place I know. Tell me that I can't go back.
man.
Yeah, yes. I know. I mean, I forgot this song sounded so good with headphones on. I mean, it's nice, but then you listen and then that Gil solo kicks in and it's like, whoa, like you would say.
Yeah.
So that was good. That was good. That's an excellent choice. And well, we need choices from our viewers as well. So let us know what song you would like to hear near the end of the show. In the live chat, there's some talk about No Mercy, which is good. But if we can find a better, well, not a better song, but a more spacier song, then we could go for that as well. Or we can do both, whatever. We'll just see where the night ends. Yeah, but let us know in the live chat what song you'd possibly like to hear at the end. Space related or not, yeah. So, how are you doing, Maurice? Are you holding it together?
Once more? Once again?
Are you holding it together, buddy? Or was this a very emotional moment for you?
Yeah, it's how to say, it's personally for me, it's there's sometimes this past timeline that digs under your own, that you are in the present, you are now here, and sometimes there's kind of shockwaves that go under your timeline. That is, but I've learned to I somehow managed to include this in a nice way. For example, today I'm drinking Lambrusco. That's a very special drink. I never thought I could drink it again on my own with someone because I shared in a very special time. Okay. Lambrusco is not a brand, so we don't need to make Lambrusco a sparkling wine, red wine. And
buy it now. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
And this, thank God, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. I'm simply totally shaken and pleased by this song. And
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, we can already go to the next, or should we do a little commercial for what is coming up next in this show, so we can take some.
Well, first, apparently, it's custom to say that you should like and subscribe to the channel so that you will be notified whenever we decide to go live again. But yeah, we have some excellent stuff coming up after the commercial break, including a special video you made. We have some, well, we might be able to connect to a satellite nearby. And listen in to see what's going on out there in space and see whether there's any messages from a different space or time, of course. Yes, and then I think, well, we made a whole schedule, and but we have so much to get through, and there's so many good space songs. I mean, Future Boy isn't even really on the list yet, and it probably should be, but...
too easy, my friends.
It's too easy. Well, but it's too good as well. So yeah, not sure yet. But yeah, we have that, and then at 9 o'clock we have a special video from Ollie, just like last time. So that's not a surprise right now, but it is a surprise what song he's gonna play. But it might be space related, just so you know. Yes, and then we have some acoustic demo goodness. Yeah, so what I think did I do a good job of teasing the rest of the show, Maurice?
Yeah, I just want to add something to what you said, because the fact that we have already a plan for every episode we're doing doesn't mean that we are the dictators to tell you what you have to see. It's really something that grows with the wishes, with the recommending things and the comments on the last shows, and
that's true.
Yeah, we are still at the beginning with you together. It's not that we are doing videos on YouTube and then we do the stream. It's like we started with a stream, and this is one of the big experiments we could do, because more or less we are two shy guys who go now to YouTube with you, and if you want to participate, buy a video, buy something you make for the show, please do. If you want to meet us, to give us a Coke as a donation, then do the same.
Don't do that.
Or yeah, if they want, but let's build this together, because now we have a good ground, and the experiment we do. This show is today full of experiments.
Yes.
And this should encourage you to do the same.
Yeah.
And we don't force you, but we more or less we decided to go on, and yeah, that's great. And the next part of the show is also an experiment. It was hidden somewhere in a time capsule long time ago.
Yes, definitely. And maybe while this song is playing, we can all put out our antennas and see if we can find some of the shared love, you know? Is that a good idea? Some shared love, Turin Brakes love going around? Because that's what this feeling, what this song evokes in me, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah, the next song is not really a space song. It lifts up the mood a little bit. We have started very melancholic.
Yeah.
Now let's go a little bit to the jazzy, groovy part of it. And if you want to dance now, please do.
Yes, I will. I'll try.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play this, and it's like you said, it's not a space song, but it's become a bit more space. So I'm just gonna see and try if this works with sound, hopefully. So if it's not, let us know, and we'll start it again. Here we go. Good luck.
Yeah.
Between the headstones and the memories that you first owned, from the ditches up to the sky, all that's in between for you and I. So play just like you did when you were a child.
Well, what was that?
Huh?
Hey, what was that, man?
I don't know.
Yes.
Of course I know. Of course I know. There's
Yes. You were starring in it.
Huh?
You were starring in the video.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, this video it was spontaneously made in the Netherlands because all good things come from the Netherlands.
of course.
It is the place is called the Loodmanstuin. Loodmanstuin. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna say yes.
And it's on Texel. It's on the island Texel.
Yes.
How do you call it? Texel.
Yeah, you can say Texel.
Texel.
Like
It's on the
Tessellate.
island.
Yeah.
It's on. Yeah, and it's a natural reservation place where it looks like a faraway planet, and the sun sets amazingly. And what could you do better when you had some great Dutch beer, dancing on a Dutch dune to the song, many D's now, and yeah, I just did it. It was never meant to be released on a channel or something. It was
Yes.
just for fun.
Yeah.
But now it should encourage the audience to do the same.
Yes. 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 I really liked it. I see you're also wearing a spacesuit now. Suddenly, what's that all about? I mean, you could have said you're wearing a spacesuit now. I mean,
Yeah,
suddenly.
you too. Yeah. You're the,
What
the
a
awesome-
coincidence! I think I was sensing the Turin Brakes love, and it was telling me put on a spacesuit, so I did.
Yes. Yes, it's well these spacesuits are already historical in the era of Lost Property. No, Invisible Storm, of course. But since Lost Property already, I got one, and now what can a Dutch spaceman better wear than orange? So it's. But you already look like lost on a spaceship, very, very far away for a
Yes.
very long time.
Yeah.
And yeah, is there? Could you do that? And live on your own for 3 years in outer space? Just do experiments or whatever you can do. Could you live in this isolation, or would you say never? Better prison than a parallel universe.
Well, to be without any human contact for 3 years would be pretty hard. Could I still call people, or could I like have contact in any way with the outside planets?
Yeah. You can send messages, but you have a delay of the response for 1 month.
Oh, 1 month. That's even longer than this live stream. I mean, this live stream is like 30, 40 seconds before we see the chat messages. But yeah. No. But, yeah, but a month is quite long. I mean, I would like to text my girlfriend and stuff every now and then. But or maybe call, like old people do, things like that. No, but yeah. Well, Natalie is saying about the spacesuits. By the way, if this is a new standard, in addition to the sunglasses, I'm going to have to go shopping. Well, yeah. Maybe I got this as a birthday gift actually from Maurice. So yeah, I'm really happy I can wear this, and we may find some other use for it yet in the future. Yes, but I don't think seeing all this and having this human contact in real life and on the internet almost in real time, I think I couldn't be stuck on the moon or wherever for 3 years with a month delay in messages, even if I have the full Turin Brakes catalog, including all the crap songs Ollie is currently writing, apparently, according to Twitter. And he wrote a good one as well, by the way, but he wrote 2 crap ones that we're all dying to hear. Yeah, but no, I'd need human contact, I guess. And you?
I could, yes, definitely. I don't know if how I would handle this anti-gravity when there's no gravity at all. I don't know. I would get crazy because I need skateboarding. I need skating on water, on snow, whatever. If I have to do this stupid sports activities every day, or if I have to go to toilet and there's a vacuum cleaner. These are simple things that is not natural. I think the only problem would be to be away from nature. And from the people. I don't care about the people. I don't care about them. No, they can live for 3 years without me. But nature and the connection and my cat, I would take my cat with me. This would be fun. A cat in anti-gravity, in no gravity. This he would be very angry, but I need to touch him every time. No, yeah, but I think I could try. But there's this big question: if you are chosen to settle for a new world, never come back to planet Earth, just to be a pioneer somewhere somewhere behind Pluto, behind Uranus, somewhere in outer space, and never come back. Whoa. This is tough. Like a hero suicide, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't do it. I'm not tough enough. I already am pretty warm in the spacesuit, so yeah. But the next song does kind of evoke that isolation type feeling, I guess. And it's a song that's I think corresponding to the art we see in the background of this live stream, which is is it actually Future Boy that we see in the background in the rockets behind you? That's not the song we're playing right now, actually, because we're going to play that other Optimist song that's very much a space song, even more than the cyborgs of Underdog and all the weird images of feeling oblivion that are there. And it's of course it's Starship, and I thought it was a good moment to play you guys the demo version of Starship from the Optimist demos that were put on MySpace.
And it's the first space song they ever released. So
we think so. Yeah. Well, that's debatable.
First contact.
That's debatable. I mean, we have to check the old EPs just to make sure there's not like a little space reference in Christine or one of those really old songs. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's homework for the audience.
Yes.
Please
Correct
do
us.
research. Is there an earlier song than Starship that mentions space topics?
Well, maybe Future Boy is actually earlier because there's like a No Division EP.
Just, but it's only because it's it's the top track. It's track number 4.
Yeah.
And so okay, maybe it's earlier, but Future is time travel.
Let's listen to Starship and then we can debate further. Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Starship
Ooh, yes, yes. Talking about being on a spaceship in isolation. Sorry, oh wait. I should have done my hair before the stream, but sadly not.
Internet is heavy sports. Since when you are in the internet, is amazingly sports. It's like
Yeah,
you feel like you're buzzing from planet to planet to planet in a light speed, and
yes,
this is why we sweat. This is why we drink all the time. This is why we smoke cigarettes to get through this. Whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
I put this song usually on when I'm like when it's really late and I just need something to calm me down. And there's just something about the slide guitar that like almost, I mean, you wonder what would have happened if Turin Brakes didn't become really big after The Optimist, and it would have been more slow growth, and whether there would have been more almost like experimental stuff. I mean, there's experimental stuff on each song as well, but it's all quite well produced, and this really has that sound of a late night home recording. And yeah, it took a while for Turin Brakes to rediscover that. I think that only happened like when they went with Cooking Vinyl and started doing the We Were Here trilogy and the albums that followed. Yeah, so this sort of reminds me of another world, maybe another timeline where Turin Brakes maybe even didn't get discovered, but just plowed on and made acoustic slide guitar tunes in an attic somewhere, staring at the stars as the sun went down. Yeah.
Maybe the audience can help me because I only know the German word. It's when we call it free writing, freies Schreiben. That you simply write. You don't think. You have immediately what you think you write down, and and at the beginning of every band, I think they must go through a process like this to know who is writing the lyrics, who is writing the tunes, who adds something personal, and in this combination. And Starship could be maybe one of the best feeling free musician thing that they ever done. They maybe sat together and just started playing this, and this could be it's something that that makes the atmosphere and this. However, if you because there are some songs that have much more a concept, much more than I wouldn't say effort, but if you compare this to Blindsided again, this is Starship is like someone wrote it before, the rawness, the man who I love the rawness, and
that's Clinton. Yeah
and yeah, and if this song makes it to an album and they offer us this rawness, this is also very nice. This is something. This is something that when a band dies or all the band or the people are dead and they release something, but we get it on the first album, and this is something more honest we can never get.
Yeah. Shaja saying stream of consciousness, which is what you meant with the free type thing of Deutsch you were saying. Yeah, that's true. I had a great thought in my head, but I completely lost it. But yeah, it's a great song, and I really enjoy listening to it and putting it on late at night. So that's good. That's good. By the way, yeah. I think looking at all the comments, we have to do like maybe another space episode soon, because there's so many songs that we could play and we probably won't have any time for. So, but if you have any other teams we should explore, let us know. On the top of my head, we could do weather conditions like rain, or we could do like travel, or another space episode. There's so many themes we can explore in the world of Turin Brakes. Yes, we can even do like hobbies, recreational stuff. Whether you'd like to go fishing or, you know, take morning after pills or, you know, go cycle in the summer. Who knows?
Whoa.
Yeah. Or just
this is the best episode we could ever do. Something about go fishing.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to get like fishing gear for the next episode. But yeah. I mean, yeah, we have plenty of songs still to play. I mean, I'm counting at least 4 or 5, and we were all planning to do it in the next like 30 minutes. Starting with a very special treat coming up in 2 minutes that we now have to bridge over to. I guess I'm not sure that's very good English, but that's how we would say it in Dutch. So I have to fill the air. 1 minute. Okay, that's good. Yes, what we're going to play now, of course, it's almost 9 o'clock in the UK, 10 o'clock where we're living, Maurice and myself. It's a special treat for tonight. After the first episode, we received 2 videos from Ollie saying that, we could use them if we wanted to. And thus we did. So the first song we played last week, which was of course The Boss, and I'll put that on YouTube, as Ollie doesn't seem to have shared it on his Instagram yet, so you can watch it properly and not all broken up in the stream like it was last week. At least I think the audio quality was good. Well, we have another one of those coming up right now. Do you have any particular memories of this song, Maurice? Like in 30 seconds or so that you want to share? Is there anything that sparks this to mind? Yeah, the upcoming song.
No, I take my bottle of wine. I'm on my rocket, and let's just do this. I don't want to talk too much. Just go on.
Okay. I'm gonna put on my glasses first. This is a really good one. I feel, and it's also quite a challenge, so let's all wish Ollie good luck from here. Once he starts, you'll understand, but it's really good. I hope you like it. And of course, it's Rocket Song.
Yes.
A happy day has come away. We're on a roll and alcohol, saying that save yourself, I'll be bad for your health. Still, I'm alive and you're alive. Let's put the past to one side and start again, a brand new friend. Before this old skyscraper crumbles down, your love is a rocket bound for the stars. This love is a firework stuck between the bars. I'll be back, count on that. After one last victory lap, I turned to run, but then I fall. Ego tripped on alcohol. Still, you're a bruise upon the brain. I lay my cards down on the grain, slowly bursting into flame. Then you leave me smoking in the rain. Your love is a rocket bound for the stars. Your love is a firework stuck between the bars. the stars. Your love is a firework between the bars. This love could just smolder or shower and spark. This love's growing older still. Here we Oh, man. Workout complete.
Well, workout complete indeed for Ollie there. I mean, there was quite something, and it's quite special to see him go to the limits of his voice. I think just on his own with a guitar, no amplification or anything, just recording and just battle it. I mean, that's quite special. I guess that's another good thing coming out of this quarantine, isn't it?
Oh, Stefan, we need to make a show immediately after. The after show topic for today, for you and me and all the audience, is Turin Brakes songs that should be sung in a stadium by the fans.
Yes.
All together, because just imagine this bridge, this humming and this together. We had one gig, and this is maybe one of the best gig memories I ever have of Turin Brakes, when the audience didn't stop doing this. They sang along with then but then they repeated it maybe 5 or 6 times.
Yes.
Maybe somewhere in Britain they did the same. I know it happened in Germany once.
Yeah.
And in Cologne is a very special city with singing along. They're famous for it, but
of course.
But it didn't stop. And this was goosebumps. And when you sit in your car and you have this typical Turin Brakes lines where you can sing and shout and let it all out, whatever, you can simply do that. And if you drive in a car with Stefan together, you know that every song has the potential to be shouted out by him. He's an expert in it, so maybe we will do a game and you can win a seat in our car with Stefan when he sings along Turin Brakes songs. I think that's fair, why not? But especially Rocket Song makes what the song promises. It's ascending, it's just starting, and the more I hear it, the more it goes on my personal high score. I don't really have one, but whenever I hear it in this version, it goes up to my favorite song, and then it stocks in the bar somewhere, and then when it comes back again, it gets again. It's a genius one. It's simply genius.
Yes. That's definitely true. Well, I think we have to move on to the next song because we still have lots of things to get through in the next 25-30 minutes. Although I guess if we run a little late, that's just tradition and part of the format now. So you picked the next.
Emotional again, and we see that our audience is they are future boys and girls, because now we come to a song they mentioned, and it was mentioned before up in the chat, and very heavily.
Yes, there was a whole discussion about this one, so that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, Rachel was saying, of course, there's also Goodbye, all the junk in space, all TV shows, and radio waves, of course.
And I must admit, I cried listening to this song when I heard it the first time. Yeah. Men usually never cry, as you know, but I
do.
I did. I did. This
I
was...
almost did today, man. No
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, yeah. And then Barry was saying, "Goodbye always brings a lump to my throat." So you're not the only one, Maurice. And yeah, it's a special one. Certain songs trigger emotions from my past. I think that's how my love affair with Turin Brakes started. And I think that goes for many of us, indeed. So, yeah. Well,
And we don't use, of course, this time we don't use the, or we don't play the album version. We play another version, and I think it's this version was from the Oak Room, but the venue had another. It was I forgot.
yeah,
I looked
the
for
hospital
it,
club. The hospital club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the hospital. The hospital club. I prefer listening to it. I made it an MP3 file on my old iPod Nano, third generation. I can. It's somewhere there on my table. I show it later in the stream.
Yeah.
But it's in this version. It's on that I prefer it because it's amazingly beautiful song. It's a live highlight. Goosebumps all the time. Just go. I lean back and get my iPod.
Okay, here we go. This version is on YouTube with video as well, or on Vimeo, or one of the streaming platforms, Dailymotion, if that still exists. So here's Goodbye, live at the hospital club.
I think it's time to be heading back now, back into the black now. You can chalk it up to a false start. I stepped on a roller coaster, life gone loop the loop around my heart. I enjoy my visit, don't think for one single minute that I regret any little thing I forget now. It's time to let it go. I check my pulse as your eyes roll. It may seem absurd, but we naturally occurred. And I was just alert to the time under the dirt. We're not afraid to die. We're not afraid to die. Just the stuff between the start and the other side. We're not afraid to die. We're not afraid to die. Catch us in between the stars and the sky. All the junk in space, old TV shows and radio waves, where they become your friends, beam you home, lost and alone. Do you move away? Some of you will stay to drift round a hallway and never to return. The sun will burn, maybe life will find me, and stardust design me. We're not afraid to die. We're not afraid to die. Just the stuff between the start and the other side.
A little bit because this is something I'm afraid to share too much emotion on the stream.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I
Yeah.
noticed you were pretty busy in the background, and it's okay if you cry a little or if you feel a little emotional. If to lighten the mood a little bit, for a very long time, and I'm not saying until tonight, but for a very very long time, I thought the line was actually all the drunk in space, all TV shows and radio
Or the
waves.
drunk in space.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Yes, I
yeah.
misheard that, but at the same time, I was just before that moment, and I think that was also what the people in the live stream were talking about, is how it's like breaking down and becoming like really quiet after the whole chorus and stuff, and then it's like all the drunk in space. Well, all the junk. Okay, but yeah, that was good. That was good. Anything to add, Maurice?
Huh?
Anything to add to this, or shall we move on to the
Yeah,
next?
it's Goodbye. When they released, we were here, and the song Goodbye was the last on the track list. The first time in my life, I was very afraid the band quits doing what they do, and it evoked this fear somehow, because bringing a masterpiece to at the end, and this song at the end, but because it was so on point and so clearly, like yes, we bring this song to you, and we say something, and but thank God this was not the same. Thank all the gods that exist in every religion that exists, that it didn't happen, and yeah.
I think they knew what they were doing when they recorded Goodbye. They were like, yeah, let's give them a little taste of what would happen if we went away.
Yeah.
And then we were all like, no, please stay.
Yeah.
So thankfully they did.
Yeah, I only can invite all the audience when we ever meet somewhere out there after when we go into the live streams from all over the world era. Then let's sit together with some glass of wine and talk about what we feel about this song. We don't need to tell each other that we love each other, but we can talk about Goodbye. And I think this is much more romantic and touching than take the next person who is next to you, or look at someone on the street. Take the people, talk about this song, and cry together.
Yeah. Well, Shasha says, well, that's how they wrote it, Maurice. They weren't sure whether they'd be able to afford to do another album, and I guess that's kind of true. But thankfully, we had many more albums since. And Barry is suggesting we should do a show about favorite misheard Turin Brakes lyrics, and I think that's an excellent idea. And we should definitely do it. And but we need to prepare a little bit, and then we can do like a whole list of them, and people can send them in. And then we'll see whether it will be funny, I guess. And speaking of things to see and to listen, I think it's time for our next experiment, isn't it?
Is it already time for the next experiment?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I think what we did is we went on eBay and we bought some satellite parts. And I think
I think let's use this time because now we have the next experiment, and after we have the audience participation song. The next experiment is something to listen. That's the only thing I say about. But if you listen and write to the chat, we can take the time now, because we don't talk. We take the time and look at the chat and collect the votes. If you, I'm a little bit while we were preparing the show, I'm not a little bit, how to say, corrupt. Yeah, I'm a little bit corrupt.
Okay.
I say if you want to support Rachel's wishes tonight, you should do because she helped us a little bit
Yes.
with this experiment, and but the rest is on you.
Yes, we asked on social media for people to send messages into space, and of course we had many messages, but not all of them were suitable to read out on air.
Yeah.
Some of them were. We did a little experiment in the style of a Turin Brakes B-side. Well, one of many, because back in the old days, in the 72 Optimist days, as a B-side on 72, there's a track called The Last Time, which features voicemail messages, answering machine messages probably, that are very hard to hear for, at least for me, but probably for everyone. So in that style, we thought we point our satellites towards space and see what we pick up, and make like a space version of this particular song. So I'm gonna cue this and really hope it works. Otherwise, yeah. And if things go well, you should also see a little impromptu art by Lotte, who designed a little thing for this.
Lots
Okay.
of boots.
Yes, here we go. Okay.
Message recording test. Message recording test. Good evening, citizens of planet Earth. This is the ISS Barham, sending you from outer space. We are preparing for a long journey. So we take your messages to new worlds, new planets, and new dimensions. First of all, we have a message for you brought by our commander, Future Boy, who is now in the year 2046. Receiving message. Receiving message. Hey my friends, this is Future Boy. I'm back to the future. Yes, I'm still the Future Boy. It's absolutely crazy times here. We are celebrating Turin Brakes album number 20. And maybe it's the best they've ever done. So, I will meet up with my friends now. It's Sir Ollie Knights, Sir Gail Parajanian, Sir Rob Allen, and Sir Eddie Meyer. They are now knights of the Round Table of Brotherhood and Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. God save Queen Megan. See you soon out there. And Stefan, if someone asks you to bring out the garbage, don't do this. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. See you later. Next message. Next message. Brought to you by Commander Rachel Southworth. Message receiving. I became your fan because of a space in my soul. Post-breakdown. Now you feel the space between my ears each night before I sleep. Much love and thanks always. Thank you too, Commander Southworth. Last message brought to us by Jake Gyllenhaal. Good night, Rune. Good night, Moon. Good night, Cow. jumping over the moon. Good night lights and the red balloon.
Messages. Hello, it's Billy here. Yeah, there you are. And the things for ages. Give us a call. And I'll speak to you soon, hopefully. Bye. Right, real message and 4 those messages. The equalizer to receive the message. Hi, it's me. I haven't spoken to you in a while. Give me a call when you get the message. Okay, bye. Hi, it's me. Hope you're well. I haven't spoken to you in ages. It's been a long time. Why don't you give me a ring? I'm a bit worried about you the last time I saw you. So, just a ring. Hope everything's okay. Bye. Hello, I'm calling from Sun Videos. You've got 3 videos outstanding. Can you please bring them back or you'll be liable for the fine? Thanks. Hey man, what's going on? Fuck you, never ringing now, fuck you. See you later. Hi, it's me. See what you're up to. I haven't spoken to you for a while. Really good to be with you, honestly. Hope everything is alright. Give us a call when you get back from where you are. Bye.
Well, as Grozdanit M is saying, aka Maggie, if only I were stoned watching this, and that's definitely a feeling I'm having. Well, at least we know Megan became queen, apparently. It's a bit of a stretch right now, but I'm also really happy that Turin Brakes have made another 20 albums in the next 44 years. So that's pretty good and manageable, I'd say. Although by that time they're probably far in their 90s. if not older. Anyway, let's not think about that too long. That was interesting, and I think it's time to play the audience participation song, and maybe a little bonus bit at the end. I think there's only one choice we can choose, Maurice, isn't there? There's only one song we can choose. Only one song.
One song we can choose?
Yeah, no, well, the audience can choose. I mean, Rachel voted for it. Other people voted for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to be each song.
Rachel has 2 votes,
Yes.
and
Yes.
Let's be fair. It's like I said. We are a very loyal democracy. We are a crown loyal democracy. And is it really the hidden track? Really, I'm not 100% sure. I'm 99% sure. But is it the hidden track? So.
Yes, it's the hidden track.
And I want to be a little bit cruel.
Why?
I'm a little bit like the devil at the crossroads. I asked the audience. It's not 100% seriously, but if you want to have an own show around Ellersong, or you want to have Ellersong right now in this Space episode, you must choose.
Well,
there's always a better offer than the one that you can imagine. That's our job. Our job is to make you better offers than you can imagine.
Yes. Well, yeah. I mean, we're probably gonna have to do an Eater Song show anyway at some point. But yeah. Well, what do you say? What do you say? I think I like your idea, but yeah, I think we're gonna play it now. Let's not.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have 3 minutes of silence first, and then start the song, or we could just like play it now and hear it. I've queued up actually a special version, as I sometimes do. This one was recorded in Rome.
In Italy?
In Italy, of course, yes.
Yeah.
This was on MySpace, I think. Don't you?
Yeah.
So yes, I ripped that, and I've got it queued up now. So it's not the studio version. So you're gonna have to imagine like the whoosh of the airplanes flying over. But then in the end, this is what you would hear in the live setting, and I think this is another one that hit me pretty hard when I first heard this version. Yeah.
Is it also the extended version when they added something to in the end?
I could say
the lyrics. I mean,
I could say, but that would be spoiling, Maurice.
Oh, sorry. No,
Yes.
don't be spoiling. I want to be surprised.
Okay, let's do it. And if you stuck around, I think we might cue in Future Boy, the Jason Mraz cover, because it's a little thing, and then we come back and we say goodbye. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
In the ether, in the ether, say, would you be there? Would you be my friend in the morning? In the morning, the rain. in the binary of a daytime stream. On an airplane, on a radio, all around me, in the ether's flow. Running from what I've What am I This is not real life. This is just a dream. This is not real life. This is just a dream. This is not real life. This is just a dream. This is not real life. This is just a dream. This is not real life. This is just a dream. This is not real life. This is just a dream. 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 Oh, oh, la, 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 la. La, 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 la.
Wow. It feels a bit too jarring to go immediately into like the next song. Sorry, Jason. So I felt like we needed a bit of introspection. Well, yes, Shasha's saying that it wasn't the sound of planes at the beginning of the song, more like some kind of wind tunnel. Well, I always associate it with like a plane flying over really high in the sky, but I guess that was just my own interpretation, but I guess it could also be a wind tunnel. And
Maybe. Yeah.
yeah. And Rachel's saying, yes, the planes are at the end of Mind Over Money. That's true. And then there's also the door closing at the end of Mind Over Money. But perhaps we can do an episode about background noises in Turin Brakes songs, because I think we can have a bit more of those as well. But yeah, wow. I mean, don't do drugs, as I said in the chat. But if it helps your art, then be high on music. Yes.
Yes. And this shows me the song and the reaction of the audience and all the information I can see in the chat brings me to one conclusion tonight.
Okay.
All the experiments we did, all the time we spent together shows that the Turin Brakes universe is never ending. Is endless. It's more endless than the real universe. And it's fuller of emotion than the universe actually is.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the stars, it's cold and dark, but when you look at the Turin Brakes universe, it's warm and shiny. Haha. That's what I want to say.
Okay, well, thank you for descending from your spacepod tonight, Maurice, and sharing your Turin Brakes thoughts with us. Well, yeah, thanks. Thank you to the audience as well for tuning in. I mean, you could also have watched a really good movie, as I always say, after we stopped streaming. But thanks for sharing it with us on this Ascension Day. Did everyone hear, by the way, Ascension Day, the Talk cover Turin Brakes did just before the show kicked off? Because if not, well, we could play it again, or you could just find it on YouTube. Barry mentioned the Jason Mraz version of Future Boy that I wanted to play for you guys, and then we'll cue the outro, and then I guess that's it for now. So once again, thank you, Maurice.
Yeah, thank you too, Stefan. Thanks, Lotte, for always supporting us with a digital pen, with a real pen, with all the pens of the world, with the colors. She's the goddess of colors, the goddess of drawing and animation. And congratulations for her. Tell this. Yeah, I think. Yeah, she will. How do you call this in the Netherlands? Summa cum laude, magna cum laude, to finish university degree. Yeah,
Yes.
it is. And
Yes.
Thanks for the audience. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks to the band. We always forget to thank the band. That we need to be grateful to, because otherwise we had no stream topic we could talk about. What can we do else? About fishing?
Yeah.
About real fishing? Do we want to stream about real fishing? I don't want. I want to stream about fishing for a dream, and this is how we do that. And I finish the Lambrusco now.
That's
and
good.
Smoke the rest of the electronic cigarette my mother gave me for the rocket.
Okay.
Inside
Smoking
the helmet.
Smoking can kill
I
you,
say
man.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, my friend.
To all the drunk in space now.
Yes.
I say goodbye and I'm off. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. And thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see when we can do another one of these. Let's leave it to Jason Mraz and then cue the outro and see you next time. Okay. Bye-bye.
Oh, well, the future boy, where are you from? My time machine crashed over yonder. Syphilis is a bitch, but contracting HIV is much worse. Why are you pushing info into me? I have no need for it. I'm from the stars. Well, I thought you'd like to know your scoop. I'm taking babies back with me. Yeah, I'm taking them back home so they can see there's a much better place. I got a sister with an open mind, and my friends are all junkies, but they're still my friends. Well, as long as they don't use monkeys, we enjoy the heat, the stolen days in the winter of 1003. Well, the future boy said, I've got friends, but you know sometimes it all depends on how tall they are against yourself. Well, I am the future boy. 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 My friends have all gone and left me, so I decided to come here and see myself as a baby. But it looks like I'm stuck here this time. Oh shit, I'm gonna miss my friends. But I know you're still the future boy. Yes, I'm still the future boy. I'm gonna build you a time machine to get back home. You're still the future boy. Still the future boy. Still the future boy. Well, I'm still the future boy. Oh, this whole damn world is your toy, boy. Go back on tour, boy, and find your way home.